What is up, everybody out there on YouTube? Back again with another video. So now tax season is coming back around, and if you guys watch my videos from the previous years, you saw that I made purchases to lower my tax liabilities. Now I wasn't able to do that 2023 because of all what was going on, so I'm not sure how taxes is going to shape up for this year following, right? Well, for filing 2023. And I know it's a lot of people out there that, that I've been talking to. Just a couple guys just yesterday, we was having this conversation about taxes, and they was like, man, they haven't paid their taxes in 2 years and stuff. Now, what I don't want nobody to do is get into those type of situations. I must say, I did file my taxes every year, but it's unbelievable. Like, I ain't gonna say that it's unbelievable, but I'm kind of surprised. I am kind of surprised at how many people that are in the trucking business that don't pay their taxes. Now, this is something that's gonna come back, I feel like, in the long run, or maybe the very short future, that's gonna come back to, to get you, right? So how to lower your tax liability is to purchase assets or things that that you can write off or whatever. And typically what you want to do is purchase things that's going to make money that you can write off and get 100% for it. Now, I wasn't able to do that this year, but of course, the year before 2022, I purchased a new semi truck, and my goal was to purchase a semi truck, one every year, at least one, and that will lower your tax liability, and you'll be purchasing an asset, something that's going to make money. But I'm a little bit behind on that because I wasn't able to do that, this year. Not to mention, speaking of taxes, you have, of course, your individual taxes, but if you are a sole proprietor or you're not an S corp or anything like that, they pretty much collect your business taxes, through your individual taxes. So you don't have to worry about that. That's one less thing. But when you have a trucking company, you have a 2290, they want to take taxes for. They take taxes for IFTA, which, of course, IFTA, you have to file that quarterly, and the 2290, you do that every year. But those are two additional things that you have to do, that you have tax responsibilities to make sure, that you're taken care of. So now, but also what you could do, it's not just semi trucks, right? So for example, I'll show you guys, because actually I bought what? Two? Okay, I bought a semi truck, and I bought, some shuttle vehicles, right? Or rental cars. All right, so this one right here, all right, so this one is a shuttle, it shuttles me back and forth to my truck to work, this one and this one too. Now this one, of course, you guys seen. Now you remember the video where I told you that I bought both of these in a business name? This one is a business vehicle, right? It's a shuttle, and also it's a rental truck, right? And it, it shuttles, me back and forth to work. And this one too. This is another shuttle that I got that shuttles me back and forth to work. And of course, those are just some rental vehicles. But my point is, these things can be, tax write-offs. This is in the business name, that's in the business name, of course, so those are tax write-offs. And of course I bought the semi truck, but I haven't bought anything this year, right? I wasn't able to purchase a semi truck this year because of all the, the expenses and the repairs and stuff, the maintenance and stuff that I had to do on both trucks that gave me some issues this year. So I wasn't able to purchase another semi truck. Well, I could have, of course I could have financed one, but I didn't want to get into any more payments of stuff like that. And then of course I didn't want to use a lot of capital to purchase a truck cash. Now the truck prices did come back down. Truck prices, you can probably buy, a 2019 or 2020 now, like for, $50,000. And I know some people are going to say they're not going to spend $50,000 on a truck when they can buy a $20,000 semi truck. But I don't want those older trucks like that, because, I don't know what's wrong with them. I know people, have maintenance records and stuff like that, and they claim that, the truck has been overhauled and this type of stuff. But I've been trying to go to the dealership, get the truck, get a warranty, and then run the truck for a year. If it doesn't cause any problems, then, those are things you won't have to worry about for at least the first year. But when it comes to your taxes, I'm not a tax professional whatsoever, but I do advise you guys to consult with a tax professional and, throughout the year, be looking for things that you can use as a tax deduction, because you're going to need it later on. Now, hopefully for 2023, you know, with all the repairs and the maintenance and stuff that I did have to do to the truck, my truck more in particular, is that I'll be okay, because I spent a lot of money on repairs and stuff like that on that truck. Also, I spent money on the white truck as well, and with fuel costs and stuff like that. So it was a lot of money spent on fuel. It was a lot of money spent on repairs and stuff like that. So I'm gonna crunch the numbers in and see how it go. But yeah, semi trucks, and also like that red truck over there, those were 100% tax deductions, because they weigh over 6,000 pounds. And again, it helps that it's in the business name too. And of course, those are business vehicles. So keep that in mind going forward. And you don't have to spend the money right now too. You can literally walk into a dealership somewhere and make a purchase December 30th and make a purchase for that year and be able to use that 100% tax deduction. Now, you can purchase a vehicle in the business name so long it weighs over 6,000 pounds, put it in the business name, and you should be able to get 100% tax write-off. But consult with your tax professional, you know what I'm saying, for those type of tips. But that's just something that I did, and I can see and I know that it does help out a lot, especially when you need to limit your tax liabilities. So if you haven't been filing your taxes for the last few years, a couple of years or so, I recommend digging up all your receipts, you know, going into your bank account, checking all the transactions, and try to put together, you know what I'm saying, all of the expenses that you did over the year. Now, that's going to take you some time, because if you have to go back 1 year, 2 years just to find receipts for the things that you purchased, I recommend you doing that instead of taking a big tax hit, you know, just because you wasn't filing your taxes for the last couple of years. So you want to get your credit cards, go through the balances, all the expenses that you made for those years. If it's no longer available online, because you know I got online access to all of this stuff, so I can go in there and check all my statements. I'm not sure how long the statements go back, but you know, you still probably can contact them and they'll be able to you know, pull the records from those days so you guys can file your taxes, because taxes is important. I think that's something that a lot of people don't even talk about, especially when it comes to the trucking industry. We don't talk about our taxes or even filing our taxes. So we want to make sure we're doing those things, because later on, you know, that can be something that's going to be detrimental and come back and probably put you out of business. But matter of fact, I haven't started this car in a while. So let me see. I'm gonna start this one up while I'm out here. I know the sun probably giving me a weird glare. Turn that down, copyright. But yeah, I want to start that up because I haven't driven this car, you know, in months actually. So I didn't want to start it up. So, but yeah, so hope you guys find the video helpful. If anything, I gave you something to put in the back of your mind so you guys can start working on that. But I did want to point that out. So let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. Like, share, subscribe. Until next time, see you in the next video.